Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Welcome to the Devstream 161 video, where we're going over all of the lovely stuff. First and foremost, Angels of the Zariman will be released April 27th, okay? April 27th is the release date. Here's some cute flash art when I was streaming, right? Look at that. Oh, taking a great screenshot of it. More splash art. The prereqs, I don't know, are as follows, okay? I want to get this over with like real quick. The new war story quest, right? You have to get that done. You need a necromech, you need a railjack, you need all that. So it's like new story quest, the new war quest prerequisites, and they're going to be streamlining the road to the new war. They're making it like a little better. They gave out an example saying that creating a Spectre maybe takes a little too long and doesn't make sense. So yeah, that is the upfront Angels of the Zariman stuff. They did mention Crossplay CrossSave very briefly. So, info update about Crossplay. It's still in the works. No release date. Nothing to expect. Steve just said, just so that we can have, you know, just to like throw us a bone, right? He was like, last thing they were working on is getting name conflicts resolved between like Xbox, PlayStation, and all the platforms, right? So, obviously, they're going to be still working on it. They're going to be working on it until it is out. They aren't going to be releasing too much news about it because, like, there's not much news to release about development of something like that. So keep that in mind, okay? It's all being worked on. So let's go over Angels of the Zariman, because that was just a little intro. That's the release date. Let's get to it. As you know, right, they like to always talk and then occasionally show off their lovely stuff. The first thing they showed off were the new weapons. So these are called, oh my god, what is it? Like Incarnon weapons? Something weird like that. But these are the new upgrading weapons, right? So the way the Protovire armor works, similar to these. You upgrade the weapons by doing challenges in-game. And then they look cool, okay? It's Incarnon weapons, that's it, right? Look at that. That is like the fully upgraded version once you fully upgrade it, right? They showed off a couple of other ones. That is a... oh no. Yeah, that is the melee scythe, like Tonfa's, right? Then they had a little LMG right here. So this is how they showed it off. So this is the upgrading, right? Each node you have to do something to unlock it. You can swap around at will, much like a loadout, right? It's a weapon loadout. Each of the tabs. So that one, you know, choose your upgrade for it. Fire rate, right? Projectile speed. So it seems like a new way to make ridiculously strong, moddable, modular-esque type weapons. And yeah, once again they're upgraded, the weapon will look dope as hell. So that is nice. They don't show the name there because they're little goobers. But look at it. It looks pretty good. That's the weapon before it gets upgraded, right? They just were showing it off in-game, right? A little slow machine gun, and then it gets upgraded. Look at that. So much fancier. Oh my. And then it just turns into an auto cannon and just destroys. So that's just a little bit of the gameplay around the Incarnon weapons, right? Little bit they showed off. Not too much. Very minimal. But that was the big brunt of the first section. There is a lot to go over in this dev stream. There will be patch notes. We are getting Valkyr Deluxe this update, right? And you can zoom in and out in this like loadout screen here, like the appearance tab. They show that off quickly enough because they didn't have that before. When they started zooming in on Valkyr's butt, that's when you truly know, right? You can now do this. You can zoom in, zoom out, move it around so that it's easier to check out your fashion and stuff. I mean, it makes sense. Look at that Valkyr Deluxe butt. Yeah, they love it. So, like, sub, favorite, you know, twitch.tv/Pupsker, creator code Pupsker. For the butt. For the butt. God, they real going ham on that ass. And yeah, they just quickly showed that stuff off. And then showed off some cosmetics, whatever, right? It's pretty unimportant stuff that they did there. But they showed off Gyre. And you can see, there's going to be abilities in the right side here. The new weapon descriptions will be in that right side there. So they did actually show off her skills quickly, right? And they showed off her fashion, threw around there. So she has 4 abilities, sorry. Atmosphere, launch a sphere that will deal high damage on impact, periodically deals electric shock to nearby enemies, hitting at least 3 enemies with the initial launch, and enhances damage. Also, Gyre is made with a lot of the new physics in-game, so she is definitely going to be looking prettier. Second one, Coil Horizon. Think of this one kind of like Vauban's AoE bring-in one. Oh wait, no, that was the first one. Anyways, this one, throw forward a gyratory spear that will implode after 2 seconds or can be manually triggered. We'll show off the abilities later, so we're just quickly going to talk about them, show you the description. Gain a brief burst of increased critical chance and energy regen with each kill, extending duration of Cathode Grace, casting it on a cooldown. So pretty much keep killing everything, you'll be good to go. Last but not least, Rotor Swell. Rotorswell? Yeah, Rotorswell. Gyre's mechanism spins at incredible speeds, generating an electric field that shocks nearby enemies. When Gyre gets a critical hit, a large electrical discharge will chain from the enemy that will hit nearby enemies. Yeah, that one's interesting, for sure. It looks pretty fun. You'll see, though. She, overall, seems like a good Warframe. Oh yeah, and this is what I wanted to show off on the weapons. That's her new weapon, right here. Jesus, the Alternox. Oh my god, looks great. And as you can see, the text now stays here, right? So we keep the text right there while you're hovered over the weapon and the, info there. So this is all there. Just small thing to show off there. But yeah, that's her weapon. Big, insane, strong weapon. There is... She just went over. Yeah, there's gonna be new everything. Her passive is, oh, something weird. Abilities have a 10%... Oh, 10% chance to crit enemies with abilities for each electric status proc they have on them. So, yeah, she's meant to do electric damage. Proc all the electricity. It's no huge surprise. So, there is a new stance on a two-handed... That's right, scythe. And that's what we're looking at now. It's like something whirlwind. What do they call it? It's on the Hespar. I was just there, too. That's the new weapon, Hespar. It's a pretty cool new stance, right? It's a sick weapon with some attack speed. It'll go real fast. New heavy scythe. I mean, look at that. 10 out of 10. I love it. It's gonna be really cool. There's not much to show off there, though. So this is Gyre's abilities. They show off all of her abilities. That's her second one. Little floaty boy orb. Throws down some energy. Look at that. That's her first ability right there. It looks like a Tesla coil, plain and simple, right? The Coil Horizon actually has physics, so it bounces off everything pretty well, but it only lasts 2 seconds, right? So, yeah. And her third ability is just a straight up buff, where they're about to use it, I believe. That's why I want to show it off, because her third ability does add visual changes to her as well, and that means good things. Okay, they had it on there. Look at that. They have activated the third ability. It has those little, like, specter shoulders, right? Little aura around her. You kill enemies to keep it active, and it has a cooldown. So that's why, ideally, you're not going to be just standing around being a goober like that, right? You're going to be going and killing enemies. So that's how that works. Now, her fourth ability, she flashes everyone. This is hilarious. She lifts up her skirt, and the discharge from her skirt goes and hits and jumps across everyone. I shit you not, they use the word discharge on the ability. We already went over it. It seems to be they jam-packed this Devstream with sexual innuendo. No joke, like hardcore. Kinda hilarious. Anyway, she lifts up her skirt. The damage of the nether regions is just too high. She discharges onto the enemies, and the electricity damage goes everywhere. So that's how that looks. Judge it yourself. That's Gyre's general kit there, right? So you can just go over and see how it works. But, I mean, it is what it is. There's not too much to look over there, so we'll just quickly skip ahead. I mean, hey, Gyre, pretty cool. Pretty nice frame. Gale Force Dawn is the new stance. Yeah, thank you. And it does look really cool. Okay, so the focus trees. I am not going to be going over changes in all of the focus trees, okay? I will be having a separate video, I think tomorrow or the next day, going over the dev workshop. But the focus changes to the focus trees are huge. Xeneric still has energy regen, on its wellspring, right? This is its like energizing dash. And then with the energized wellspring, you increase and enhance the wellspring. So Zariman is still a energy based tree. You can now see all of the waybounds in the right section here. A lot of changes have happened to this, like right here, the hardened wellspring, right? Upgrade your energy regen. Big changes, massive changes, but I mean, overall, I think it's good. It looks like the operator and warframes will be like better synergized, right? Look at this, new Inner Might. Allows abilities to be cast without using energy or shields, but requires 60 seconds to charge. Huge, right? Instead of disarming sling, this is now sling instead of like dash, so yeah. Just more regen. Zariman's the energy regen tree, right? It's still good, right? Zariman, whew. Zariman is, I mean, pretty interesting. I like it. Opening slam makes it so that you can jump out from operator into slam very fast. This is still the melee focused tree, right? Melee kills grant more affinity, transfer to operator with 8 times combo multi to increases amp by 100 times for 4 seconds. But that's not going to be super useful, okay? We'll just go across Zariman. Right, sling stun, you can stun enemies, killer's rush, whatever, more stuff. There's other big ones that I wanted to go over, and that would be Materai. Oh my god, so they killed Materai for singles and like duo Tridolon hunting. Seems like it'll be a lot harder. Void Strike, this is how it now works. Consumes all energy to increase damage for 8 seconds. Deal 10% additional damage for every percentage of energy consumed. 40-second cooldown. So that's gonna be interesting. For every percentage of energy consumed, you get more damage. The issue is it has a 40-second cooldown and only lasts for 8 seconds, compared to previously, you just hide in your little void mode and do all of the damage. Everyone was pissed. As you can see, the Twitch chat, all of them hugely angry, not impressed. Everyone was mad. The devs were trying to be like, no guys, it's a buff though. You do way more damage. It's a buff. But that's not why people are mad. You have things like Void Fuel, 40% weapon efficiency for Operator and Warframe while Void Strike is active. There are additional damages, like damage buffs to your amp on like these other nodes, right? But it looks like single and duo Eidolon Tridolon hunting is going to be massively nerfed. Same with Publics, because people are probably going to start popping those randomly, right? But as you can see, there are other ways to increase amp damage like this. Killing an enemy affected by contamination wave makes all affected enemies 25% more vulnerable, while also making the effect last 10% longer, maximum 3 stacks, right? In theory, you would chain that with Vomvolus, and hopefully it would go onto the Eidolon to increase some damage, right? Switch in Warframe after a change sling adds 40% ability strength for 20 seconds. Yeah, that's a minimal one. Yeah, right? It's going to be a nerf, I think, overall to solo and everything Eidolon hunting. So, hey, it is what it is. Verizon? Yeah, this one is great, adds a lot more protection, a lot more invulnerability. You still have Guardian Shell, right? Straight up 4 seconds of invulnerability, and then when the shell breaks, all of the damage that's been hit into the shell gets added to its health pool. So, overall, really good. Very tanky, healthy tree still exists, right? More regen, more good stuff. Yeah, great, whatever. I'm not a huge like Verizon guy, but I know other people might be. And then you have Yunaru. This one is this one the tanky melee one? More transference? Oh god, I don't know. Stone Skin. Yeah, this one's another like tanky, tanky little boyo. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the trees though, and we'll go over fully later on when we do the Devstream overview dev workshop, right? Hey, Deathcube Prime, it's a Sentinel skin, that little guy. I think they said Stalwart D named him, and his name is Verdi. I don't know. That's just something minimal that they went over in the Devstream. This is the new node, right? As you can see, has dormitories, little common area, the Chrysalith. They have the mission nodes there. Right? Nothing too new or surprising there, but hey, that's there. Yeah, can't be mad. Let's go to the dormitory. So this is the little area here, showing off stuff there. Nice, right? Same old area as before. Not a whole lot that they showed off here, right? They showed off the little mission sections here. We're gonna run a void cascade and stuff like that. Is that what they ran first instead of going into the apartments then? Yeah, they started it, I think. Then they went on to persons. Okay, so this is Void Cascades, one of the new Void missions. Pretty simple overall. You have to go into these like exolizers, attack them with your operator, and then you have to like pretty much protect the Void station from getting corrupt by hitting it with your operator amp. You then fight these new bossish type heavy enemies. You attack them, destroying their overshield using auto attacks. Oh, by the way, Eximuses have an overshield now and stuff like that, and they look really cool. So you attack them, get them down, destroy their overshield, beat the shit out of them. Then go into operator mode and destroy them as if they were like a Vombalist. The dude is trying to take over bodies, so that's why you saw like Reb kill the enemy there. So you just keep doing that. Go around, kill like the corrupted enemies like that, and then go around, pop the shields, fight the big enemies, keep killing the enemies while you fight the bosses, like the boss enemy, right? It's kind of like a Void survival. It's an endless mission, I should say. It's kind of like a survival X mobile defense, you know? Seems pretty interesting. This dude ran over here because he's trying to like go contaminate that one. So that's why Reb has to go protect that. She should be killing enemies along with him. Overall, it looks like a pretty fun endless game mode that's being added to the game. Just protect the nodes, defend, and kill the big bossy boys. And the farther along you go, there we go. She fully used that exolizer, so that thing is now gone. So now she can like pop another exolizer, right? Stuff like that. So it's kind of like a mobile defense, excavation, survival. I think it's really cool. It looks fun, and they said it is a good way to get focus. Like, this is a focus farming mission. You'll get focus from farming this mission. So looks like Eidolons aren't going to be the only dedicated focus farm mission in the game anymore. I know people say ESO and like stuff like that, but those were never a dedicated focus farm, really. Those were just like kind of okay. But I mean, they last. You know, they're okay as well. It's just that ESO-SO is always just a survival, right? So I never considered it a standalone focus or unique focus farm. But hey, there is that. So that looks cool. I like it. The enemies are buff, fight them, beat them up. Game got really buggy, so we jump in and out there, right? Huzzah! There, that was that mission, so that was pretty cool. I like it. Now, we're going into clan recruitment, everybody. Warframe has finally, after 9 long years, decided that their clan system was bad and it needs recruitment. So, as soon as Angels of the Zariman comes out, you'll be able to actually apply to join the Corgi Cult clan, the clan I'm running right now on PC. So feel free to do that. You can run clan advertisements. We don't quite know how that's going to look, but yeah. Reb like shows it off by leaving the clan there, I think, and then search for a clan. Look at that. There's search for a clan, join a clan. They're like, Reb Test is the only clan out there, right? So this looks like kind of goofy as hell. She goes into the clan, search her clan. You can finally search for like my clan to join. As you can see, since it's on the test realm, she only has hers. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to find clans better. If there isn't a search tag, then we can make fun of them endlessly, don't worry. But it looks like there's at least toggles, so that's nice. It's great, right? If they would improve trading, yeah, that would be awesome. But hey, clan recruitment looking 10 times better. They took us into the dormitory zone. There's not much to look about here, right? You can lock the door. There's a door to the side. You can edit this. You can change the outside area. They showed this off last time. Dear God, it's a blinding light. Not really much to show off there, right? This is the final little part of the Devstream right here. It's where they had their Angels of the Zariman trailer. And to be fair, you can go check out their Play Warframe YouTube channel if you want to take a look at this or anything, you know? It's just another trailer. I was just like turning up and down my volume. Take a look at all the sick weapons. Valkyr Deluxe, right? So that's all the new stuff. coming in Angels of the Zariman that they went over. There's a new quest, Gyre. They didn't go over everything in every like small detail because that's going to be for when the actual update comes out. For now, that's what they showed off, and it's looking pretty cool. I'm excited for the new quest. I'm excited for the operator changes. All of that, right? They did update and make the operator dash a little faster, so it does look way better now. And look at that! Look at that! There's a boss enemy! What is that? Is that new Angels of the Zariman boss enemy? Possibly. Possibly. So yeah, Angels of the Zariman is coming April 27th. So, yeah, that's it for this video. As always, subscribe, check out the Twitch over at twitch.tv/Pupsker, join any of the social medias, find them using hashtag Pupsker. I should be just Pupsker pretty much everywhere. It's kind of obvious, right? So, thank you all for supporting any of the channels, the YouTubes, the existence of content creation. So yeah, thank you, and that is it for this video. Peace.